Are you growing tired of 2v2 in Clash Royale? Well, how about some quests? What is going on, fellow fans of Clash Royale? Thank you guys so much for stopping by. It's true, Clash Royale just recently held an AMA on Reddit. That is an Ask Me Anything, a session where the Clash Royale developers themselves were answering questions posed by fans like yourself over on Reddit. I will put the link down in the description so you can check it out yourself firsthand, just in case you want to see every single question that was posed, and many of them answered by the team. But the overall theme was pretty consistent. People kind of seem to have grown maybe a little bit bored of Clash Royale. Let's just say not quite as exciting and fresh and new as it once was, and you can see that from this question right here. And the answer, well, made a lot of people excited. Now, if you guys are familiar with Supercell and Finland in general, then you might know that every single summer they take huge vacations, okay? So they kind of have it better than, say, us Americans or a lot of other countries. These guys in Finland take these massive vacations in summer. I am envious for sure. But what it means for game fans is we can usually expect a gap in updates right around July and August, and probably September, because you got to realize they need time to prepare these things. So oftentimes, if you look back into past history, you'll see that we've seen some huge updates come to Clash Royale and Clash of Clans in October. Now, of course, the Royale team went further than just to say wait for October. They started to hint about a completely new game mode, you guys. So a new game mode pretty much confirmed right here by Clash Royale. I mean, right there in black and white, or black and blue. Prepare for a new game mode in October. It is coming. Absolutely 100% confirmed. Now, of course, as the AMA went on, they answered a few more questions, got a little bit more specific about what was coming. We know there's a new game mode. We know it's coming in October. And then we got one solitary word that got everybody on the edge of their seats: quests. Yes, confirmed quests coming to Clash Royale. Now, the word quest is pretty nebulous, meaning it's difficult to pin down, and it was not pinned down in the question and answer series in Reddit. So we're just going to have to guess what it's going to be, what exactly they mean by quests. Now, they did kind of indicate that it could have to do with 2v2. Now, this is my buddy Vovson's concept of quests. So think of, and this is kind of what I was thinking too, think of Clash of Clans Goblin maps, but Clash Royale style. Obviously, it can't be exactly the same, but I can also almost 100% promise you guys it's not going to be something as simple as beat this trainer, beat that trainer, beat that other trainer. That, to me, just, I mean, honestly, if it is, that's the biggest mistake that Clash Royale will ever make, or at least one of the biggest mistakes. I mean, next to the Royal Giant. But, you know, no, seriously, I mean, I really think that that would be a mistake, just to, you know, pump things up and then come up with a, oh, you know, beat this trainer, and then you beat progressively harder trainers, because trainers already exist in the game. So I really don't expect that to be the answer to this new game mode, these quests. I feel like it's going to be something much more exciting, much more different, and the Royale team in their answers definitely indicated that it's going to be extremely different from anything we've seen before and anything we might be expecting. And that confirmed in this answer right here. They did say, we've got a new game mode that is vastly different than all the others, and they went on to say it's our favorite 2v2 mode on the game team. So the quests are 2v2. That's what I get from that. I don't know about you guys. Now, the fun thing for me is right now, yes, we usually do get to get some information early. We don't know. We have not been completely filled in about this. So I am guessing just along with you guys about this. So super excited, super ready for something new to really revitalize Clash Royale. There's my magical chest for my level 1. And let's go on and check out a couple more answers before we wrap up this episode. Now, most of the exciting answers really revolved around this whole new game mode, the new quests that they're talking about, and I really like this answer right here because it again went into the fact that we should expect something completely new and different, and that's where I really feel like the idea of just beating new and different trainers is not what we should expect. They said it right here. In the future, we'd like to have modes that are more unique. We're looking into alternatives to challenges to play game modes. So I'm excited, you guys. I'm ready. As I've told you guys before, I generally will just upload content of whatever I am playing and enjoying the most on my channel. Obviously, we've seen less Royale content on my channel recently, but more level 1 and 2v2 content, which are definitely my two favorite modes right now. And of course, level 1 is kind of a different mode that you create yourself. But the idea of an extremely difficult challenge is a lot of fun to me, and that's why I enjoy the level 1 action. And also, I had a lot of fun personally trying to defeat Trainer Cheddar back in the day. That was a lot of fun. So along those general lines is kind of what I'm hoping for, something that's super difficult, but there's more of them. I mean, you take the goblin maps from Clash of Clans, you combine them with Trainer Cheddar, but you don't make it just defeating a computer opponent, and I think you've got a winning game mode. I'm excited for the potential, and I really, really hope that we see something cool that really does, like in that first answer that I posted in the video, bring people back to the game, make them excited about Clash Royale again in October. Now, I just wanted to cover a couple other quick answers that I saw during this Reddit question and answer session, and this one was something I've been interested in, the idea that there might be new emotes in the game. I think that would be super exciting. Not many of you are familiar with the game called Smashland. It was a game that Supercell put out in beta, but it never made it to global. That game was also a 1v1 style game, and it also had way more emotes or taunts than you see in Clash Royale. And maybe those would be purchasable with gold, or I hate to say it, with gems, or you could have a selection so you can only have 4 of them or 6 or 8 of them active at any one time during any one battle. But I really think that would be fun to have some that you could communicate even more things than you can right now, and of course they would all end up being used as bad manners. But remember, there's always the mute button. A lot of people don't know about it or don't use it anyway. That mute button is there if you just cannot stand being taunted by another player. And honestly, for me, sometimes I just leave it alone, and other times I mute the other player the moment the battle starts. It really just, it has to do with my mood and maybe what happened in the previous battle. All right, last question. That answer had to do with the idea of clan wars. So another translation over from Clash of Clans, but I also like the idea of doing something that would allow more interactivity between the players and between the clans. You know, to make the game more social, I think is an important aspect. They also said in another question in the AMA that they would not be doing anything like adding personal or direct messaging between players, which I think makes sense just with that young of a player base. Never a good idea. But clan wars or some sort of clan interaction I think would be really, really cool, and I'm super excited for the potential of that as well. Although it sounds like that is further off in the distance. Again, the game mode coming pretty much right away in October, so just about a month to wait until we see what they've got in store for us. So right here, this is my level 1. Yes, going up against a couple of players who have averaged out to a level 9, and it doesn't look real good right away. These guys using Balloon Clone, of course, in the right tower, just gets evaporated. Then my partner throws a graveyard on the left tower. We've got a massive group on the right tower. We know this one's over. I throw up the BM. Good game, I know. I know it's bad manners, but I couldn't resist. Having so much fun with 2v2 as a level 1. So let me know what you guys think. I am super excited about the new game mode coming in October. Cannot wait to see it. I just wanted to throw up one more thing. Balance Generally Mike from Reddit made this table about getting the maxed out Mega Knight. I thought it was very cool. He went to a lot of effort to help calculate this out, so I wanted you guys to see it. I also want you guys to have a great rest of your day. I want you to hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and come back again tomorrow for more full attacks. Well, you want a new game mode? I'll show you a new game mode. Pay to $17 game mode.